Welcome back to some more Monster Train. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing quite well, enjoying the weather. It hit a bit warmer. It was about freezing for a few days, and now it warmed by about 20-30 degrees Fahrenheit. Not Celsius, Fahrenheit. So I got a nice bit of warmth back, and it's not going to cool down once again. I don't know, I kind of enjoy the cold weather. I do not miss my youth of growing up in all the snow. I mean, I miss snow, but I do not miss the part of having to constantly shovel it. So I'll accept cool, cold weather and enjoy that inside and not hope for too much snow. That's what I'm going to do. Anyways, enough about the weather. We're going to be in hell where the weather is going to change from ring to ring. And today I think I'm going to do another over-explained run. Just the funsies of it. Clearly, I want to hear myself talk and say exactly what I'm going to do the whole entire time. I'm going to do my best. We did one of these before, and then it ended in an infinite combo, which kind of eliminated a lot of decision making. But this time, we are going to start with Hellhorned. If I keep doing more, I'll just rotate through. So let's do a Hellhorned Covenant 25 High Shard over-explained run. Alright, so who do we see? We see Daedalus the Double Barrel. That one's kind of a pain, right? You have to survive 20 damage hits. Imp in a Box is something that's good for blocking that. You can also hidden passage things around, though, so that can help with Daedalus the Double Barrel. We have Archus Darkness Incarnate. Now, for this one, we get Blinding, so Daze and Looming, +1 to spells. So that's an annoying Archus. And Seraph the Diligent, of course, the most painful Diligent of all. In my opinion, why? Because high shards, lots of stealth. It means you need a lot of survivability. And you also have the Consuming, meaning you kind of have to make your deck a little bit worse to go into it. And then finally, you have the 3 blights added to your deck, which just hurts your draw consistency. So yeah, it's a lot of negatives on this boss. And our starters hidden passage can be fun. That's some overstacking maybe. Yeah, overstacking. If we get an Iron Drop Cage, is an amazing boss solution. We get Proclamation, so we got a big damage spell, which could be useful. And we get Imp in the Box, just because imps are fun. Alright, so always you can choose artifacts or champions first. I do think... which order do I normally do? Honestly, for the most part, I think Forge can be better first. There's definitely some clans where it's 100. I always like it better, but Hellhorned, not too much. We're just going to pick this Forge. What do we see? Oh, we see Reaper. Reaper's pretty much a non-starter. We have low health, only attack scaling. You need defensive scaling, which this deck does not have. Brawler, a little bit more health. You have better offensive scaling, which is really good with Wormkin, right? I can get the +15 attack. I can get the Consume All, Charged Echoes, and give +6 attack per 1 consume. So we got some good increase. It pairs well with Multi-Strike. It could be my damage scaler at the end. And then I just need defense. But Multi-Strike is usually what you want, so we're going to take the Multi-Striker. We're going to look at the Horde. Now, this is an interesting one. We don't have Rage, but Resonant Shard is super strong scaling. I mean, it makes all your Rage 50% better. Hell's Banner could be fun if I pull out some imps, get them endless, and cast them a couple of times, get High Ember. It could go also quite well if I try for an overstack strategy with these hidden passages. So I'm going to take the Hell's Banner. And then since I'm going shards, I'm going to take these. And you know what? Rationing Scales is fine. If I think I'm taking pyre damage early, that's okay. A Light Zone Casing is always strong. I always like extra spell slots. But it's clearly going to be Light's Gift. That extra days of the bosses, days into the double barrel top floor. Ooh, that's going to be nice. So Light's Gift, that's going to give me survivability leading into bosses. I am taking trials because I want things. So we will take this unit trial. Alrighty. This is going to be easy. We're just going to raise you up. We're going to ping you twice. I could have done one more damage. Doesn't matter. We raise this up. Why? So we can blast that for 50. And we drop the Train Steward to take out both of those. Now that's coming up with days and just going to perish. This is nice. We're just going to drop an Imp and torch it. And hopefully redraw that Imp maybe. We want to do this because we want to get things going. Let's see. Can I... No, I can't take that out. I could have done the math. Math would have been smart. Alright. We are going to torch, ping the backliner, and then hit the boss for 50 and drop another Train Steward. I have a slight chance of redrawing my Imp, which I do. Look at that. I can do 4 and a 5 here, and I take out that as well. Super solid. We accept our money. We'll look at our cards. So we do see an Infused Imp, which is strong. We do see the Ritual of Battle. We don't see any temples before Ring 3. That's a little unfortunate. But I think taking Ritual of Battle is going to be super good for us. I think I already forgot about my Hell's Banner, didn't I? Ignore that. Backline Piercing is also great, but this is damage scaling here, right? So Ritual of Battle onto our Prince is going to help carry battles pretty well. Ooh, wow, okay. So I'm going to go right to left. Bounding Echoes is usually a pretty decent pick. It allows you to infuse your good spells, even if the packs don't have them, especially if you have extract spells. Hosting Kins, meh. Don't care about it. But obviously Soul Crushing Guilt, one of the best uncommons in the game. Fused, especially Extract 3, so basically Extract 2 because it's infused. Daze 3 on a unit. That is just survivability. And we are going to take a Horned Warrior because more multi-strike is more better. Can't cast the Demon Feed. The other one costs 2, so it's kind of an iffy proclamation to make. Check here, we do see the Endless, unfortunately. 25 health, my second favorite upgrade. Good to see. But Endless, 25 health. I don't think we want eggs, but we do want a Glare Minder. So we're going to health up this Glare Minder. I could just give it a Large Stone. I don't think that's ideal. We will put health into this as well. And we can actually just put a Large Stone into you, and that will help carry a lot as well. The Large Stone on that dude is pretty decent. We will just do spikes. That's fine. I want some money, so I can hopefully re-roll for stuff next turn. Now, you might have noticed, right, I haven't really looked at the map. That is important, but 90% of the time, right, I'm going Steel Shop Ring 2 anyways. And so it's not until after I get past Ring 2 where I really start considering what my rings are going to be. Anyways, we are going to drop... Things are going to have spikes. We're going to put you in front and you in back. And we're just going to torch and send a dude up. Yeah. Imps show me... Ooh, this is pretty decent. We're going to drop this, and then a Horned Warrior. Then we ping you out. And drop that Imp. I like it. We're going to send you up one, just to let my next dude do more damage. So now I've really buffed up my frontliner. We're going to just ping out 2 things, blast. I could have played both Train Stewards, it's fine. We get a kill here, so we're just going to rage up for more damage. Yeah, like I said, Large Stone, Multi-Striker. He kind of helps mop things up pretty well. At worst, I remove it later. Ooh, Infused Fledgling Imp, especially going into a Merchant of Steel is great. Because then I have more scaling. And see, there's the Echo Transfer, right? So Bounding Echoes is great, Bachfly is decent, but Echo Transfer for more damage scaling is what we really want. Okay, so I'm definitely going left. I want upgrades, I want a multi-strike into a sweeper, I want endless. So there's an endless. That's good for us. Let's check the artifact first. More multi-strike, wow. I guess like triple striker is not horrible, right? And purge a card, gain a card. So what do we want to purge? So we have 6, 7 units. We have a lot of units. How many temples do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 temples in a row after this? Okay. I still think we just purge a train steward. They're kind of useless. And now between the rares, I think I want Hellhorned rares. Right, because I could get Transcendent, I could get Double Rage, I could get more Rage Generation. Wormkin has some good ones, but I think I'm actually... You know what, let's check the logbook. There we go, rares, right. So, Dark Deal's good, Alloy's good, Transcendent's good, Last Stand, it can be good. If we look at our Wormkin rares, decent, that's good scaling. Actually, I really want an Eternal Kinstone. On Earth Remains, really it's just the Eternal Kinstone I want there, where there's like 2 I could use from Hellhorned. Yeah, I could always use an Alloy of the Ancients. That is not a bad rare. Alright, we got a nice sized deck, plenty of units. Let's just go ahead and play. Now I do think a triple striker is going to be better. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play the sweeper up top as well. And just kind of ping things out down here. We might as well play you just to get some things going. We will ping and put some more damage into that boss, I guess. Downside, I don't have the space here currently. But if I send you up, then I do. I'm just getting lots of damage. We just take out things, we let the imp go away. Alright, we can get some Reap going. Why not get some Ember and a Blast? We can get Daze 3, because that's strong. We are just going to get as much going here, and let's send up an imp for more damage, because it's funny. Alright, we're just going to put more rage on the triple striker and be really happy with that. The sweeper is going to take everything out. The triple striker mops up anything left. It's going to on days here anyway, so let's just get both of those going. I think is the correct call. The Proclamation and I don't know, pink here. Take out that damage shield, doesn't matter because I'm just killing everything anyways. Yeah, this is not horrible. Let's go ahead and ping the poor imp. Pump this guy up. We'll ping the back out as well. And just send you up one. Right, so we take out the tank, so we just attack directly into the boss. All this damage into our triple striker should make this an easy fight. Now the downside, I don't have any good damage scalers. I do actually want this Eternal Kinstone. It's going to make both of my extract cards extra strong, so we want that. Steelworker is not a bad infusion. I will gladly accept it. And a +1 draw. Alright, let's see what our Hellhorned banner... Well, let's see our temple. -2. Now, I do want this banner because I do want a good infusion into my banner unit still. What do I see? I see a Rail Beater. And an Alpha Fiend. Honestly, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Sweeper is good, but I already have triple strike on a large unit, right? And this means if I go with the Horned Warrior as a main carry, I don't have to visit Merchant of Steels anymore. I can go my dupe here for my Imp to self-infuse, get a new Horde. I can go either direction here, possibly this side. I can go more removal, Merchant of Magic. I can go... That's a pretty even split with the dupe on the steel side, but I try to avoid Merchant of Steels as much as possible after Ring 4 when I have units built. So I think we put Steelworker into the Horned Warrior. Is that better than a Rail Beater into it? The other option... No. Yeah. Because this guy here, right, apply 5 armor to the floor. So maybe I go after this, take space after ring 6. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take space after ring 6. Scorching Restraints? Or Jack Strips. Both decent. Let's take the Jack Strips because of the damage shield might be useful to get rid of against Divinity. And -2s, let's put that into a Ritual of Battle. Thank you very much. Plus 10 Pierce. Let's just turn that into a big Proclamation damage. Also like it. Alright, Steelworker is going to go into my Horned Warrior. We are going to say goodbye to Glareminder. I'm just going to get rid of it now because I don't want it in my deck anymore. Alright, I still have 3 Trained Stewards. I'm going to remove one more. Why am I removing Trained Stewards first? That's a great question. And the answer is because I want the infusions at the moment. I want those infused starters so I can extract my cards. Alright, we take the trial. I mean, Invasion's free trial anyways. This is wonderful. We're just going to let you perish bottom. And we're just going to start our rage going up here. And we're just going to get as much infused echoes on the first and middle floor as we can. Yeah, see, that takes you out. We might as well just drop this here. We can ping you. And doesn't really matter. I get 3 strikes at the moment. We're just going to blast that for 100. I will get 5 more rage at least. I think I can take everything out, so we're just going to let it go. Oh yeah. We drop this, we can drop a Train Steward, we get more rage. We ping this for 2, this for 2, and this guy for 2 as well. Yeah. We are scaling quite nicely. Get this extract, we Fledgling Imp, summon, summon, ping out the Imp, we get our Echo Transfer, we can ping the damage shield, why not? This time I don't need to take out my dude, but I can increase my armor a lot. Well, I'm just going to have to accept this as it is. And we just ping you for 11 into the Thought Binder. And we have a very large Horned Warrior. Okay, we're taking the Imp in a box. So Branding Right, March of Shields, both good, both armor generation, but my survivability is going to end up being days, right? I have this Soul Crushing Guilt. Imp in a box is +3 Ember, right? So I play it, I get 2 imps, I can play both of them out, and I gain at least 1 ember in total, so I'm going to take the imp into the box because it's fun. Ooh, I'm going to take an Infused Symphony of the Soul. Now that I'm gaining rage and armor, that's good. Force Contamination, also quite strong, helps you take out mini-bosses, and Power of Knowledge has its uses, but they're pretty rare. 15 damage for a Consume card is not the best. I almost click skip, I want my Symphony. Listen to myself when I talk, please. Alright, like I said, I'm going to avoid Merchant of Steels. I don't need them anymore. We can take the health right away, because we're not going to lose any. We get magic power and a Purge Stone. Artifact shows me Conscription Notice. Alright, that's actually really good. Because now I can drop you out. I can place Horned Warrior plus the Conscription Notice unit and Fledgling Imp on the same floor. That's going to save me from having to take a space. Now we are going to dupe you. And actually, we are going to wait 1 round to do the self-infuse. So I'm going to put the Proclamation, I'm going to make that nice and big. I'm going to look at my consumes. I'm going to consume the other Proclamation. 1 giant Proclamation is enough. And so the reason I'm waiting on self-infusing the Fledgling Imps and doing Trade Steward at the moment is that's going to give me more density before I can remove some cards going into Ring 6. So more density of imps is more better. Heaven Seal, I think I can make it through this. Half of them will die anyways. Yeah, look at this. Wickless Tycoon, drop you, Torch, get rid of that Proclamation. We're doing well. And we're just going to keep this up, gaining some money. Yeah, having to take out 3 units is a lot easier. Might as well get a permanent Infused Echo. Let's imp in a box. Ooh, Welder Helper, why not? Get some of you. We can ping this one out. We can drop another one. We ping you out, and doesn't matter, just ping another one. We're just gonna ping out the units, these wide waves. Alright, so we drop an imp here. We can drop this Train Steward and an imp there. But obviously we just give rage and whatnot to everything. We don't have anything to kill you. This turn is a little sad. 72, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfectly killing it all. Alright, we need this imp in a box. We're going to get our 3 Ember. We are going to send that up, right? We're just going to do this. We're going to rage days 3 because it's funny. But we sent that one up because we didn't have enough strikes. Now it dies to the pyre with its days, and we take 4 strikes and take out the boss. Let's just go ahead and double everything here. And ping you for 2. This Fledgling Imp's going to drop because I have a blocker one that I can't get rid of. Alright, Eternal Kinstone, Giant Ping. For 250, 2 more small pings. Get a nice easy kill. Mine Horde, why not? It's not bad. 3 really strong cards. So Impressive lets me automatically kill my imp. Return Consume Impish Scholar. There's definitely Impish Scholar combos, right? This is a clan where there is an infinite combo if you get Endless Impish Scholar and then return it. But whatever. Maybe we won't do that. And then Tiresome Climb is just more days. We want a lot of days going to Seraph, so we're going to take the days. Well, speaking of days, we get another Soul Crushing Guild. I don't even bother with the other cards because that's how strong it is. Our temples show us 30 magic power and a plus 10 piercing. We see a double stack -1. Honestly, that's really good just to go into one of the soul crushings. We're going to see the concealed caverns first, just in case. Or rail forge. So I can take the rail forge, and now I can do a steelworker prince on the same floor, so that's really good. Even though I had the secondary, or the planet conscription notice, prince is obviously typically going to be better. I could do the manual and hope it lands top floor, because I do want that Light's Gift. But that's just a weaker, more risky rail forger's hammer, so we're not going to do that. Alright, as I said, we're going to double stack -1 a soul crushing guilt. Very cool. We're going to look, we have one more temple. I'm really hoping for some -2s. That would be nice. We're going to -1 and permafrost this Symphony of the Soul. That way I can use it whenever I need to. And that is super ideal for us. Alright, we're going to fuse our 2 fledgling imps together. Yay. We're going to make 2 very strong echo breaks. Spreading out the damage is nice because it lets me have more solutions to units. We get rid of the last train steward. Now we start getting rid of torches as we prepare for Seraph the Diligent. I have no spell chain. That's a little disappointing as well. Anyways, imps show me stuff. Alright. So we drop you. We drop the prince. Quick isn't bad. We're going to play you middle, though. Alright, we're going to rage and echo transfer. We're going to take these guys out as much as possible. We do have to deal with 12 stealth because we are Darkness Incarnate. We're just going to rage and ping you. I know everything else does sadly not survive. But it's fine. We're going to imp in a box. So what we will do is we're going to armor and rage. We're going to play and ping the fledgling imp. I only one because I want to be able to attack next turn. And this has stealth, so it's not like I can attack into it anyways. And we're just going to start dazing the boss. Can't cast the Symphony, that's fine. There we go. We can cast you. We can ping this. Now I'm just going to double. Because I can. I have the spare stuff to do so. Alright. Well, we're going to fledgling imp. And I want to keep stacking as much days as possible. So I'm actually just going to put 2 more days. I'm going to let the imp survive for a round. That's annoying. Obviously knew it was going to happen. That's just how it goes. I can't daze again, so we're going to put some echoes on other floors. Only need 2 because they are infused, so I can already just daze them as soon as I draw it anyways. Right, so we can ping here, daze 2, send you up, daze another 2. So now we have 10 days, so we have more than enough days for the boss to make it to us. Alright, we ping, we pump, we ping. And can I get 3? 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. You know what, we'll just send you up with 12 days. I should get a kill, yeah. Alrighty, 2-turn boss rush, very cool. I don't need more than one ally, Wormkin or Ream. Well, that's not horrible, but no, it's not needed. It's not needed. So since we have Real Forger's Hammer, we can take the draw for our plan to work. We're going to go, once again, don't need units upgrades. We're just going to go to the magic side. We do see another -2. That's wonderful. Tiresome Climb is free. Purge in -1. We can get rid of one more torch. Nothing too self-infused. Double stack the second Soul Crushing Guilt. Remove Consume. Ooh, actually, we'll remove Consume the Infused Infinite Box, make it free. That's pretty funny. That makes it a permanent +1 Ember whenever I draw it. I like it. Games in health. Drop another Hornbreaker Prince upgrade for more multi-strike. We get rid of the 2 hidden passages. I have enough spells still, honestly, plenty of spells. And the hidden passages, unless I get Iron Drop Cage, are going to be useless to me. They're not even infused. Alright, so we're going to fight here. A lot of damage. We are going to drop Steelworker in front. Ooh, Shark. Don't mind if I do. Look at you almost do something good. I'm kidding. We're going to ping the back for 2, pump them, and ping them for 1 just to get the echoes going up top. Now I have a lot I can do. Alright, we're going to send up the big guy. 3 days means you will die to the pyre no matter what. But let's get some more stuff going. We want to take out these dudes though. Wow. I should do math. I should always do math, right? Especially in these runs. Okay. Let's get some echoes. We will play them bottom where it doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and double. Could have doubled first, would have been probably a little smarter. But it doesn't. It's fine. We can just blast you for 250 as well. Finally get some imps. So we might as well drop those. We can get a couple more imps. And more rage in the back. Yeah. So now my imp at least eats 1 hit for me, which is great. Do some of this. We can double our frontliner. Why the frontliner? Because the frontliner is our armor. Double you. We can just send one of those up. Doesn't matter if I don't kill it because it will die to the pyre. We ping this guy out. And so now I save my... Oh, actually I wanted that to die to kill my imp. That was a mistake. Well, I get you to ping, so I still can kill my imp. Don't have 3 infused echoes. Can't daze the bottom. But I think I'm going to make it still. We ping you out. We can daze. We might as well just double here while I can. We're just going to do as much as possible. Could have done this a bit better, right? Save one of my pings, but we get a nice easy kill. 6 days on the boss. I mean, we kill it in 1 turn. Probably smarter to double the other dude before this. Impish Scholars, now really amusing, but I think we take the important work for more rage. That also lets us trigger Hell's Banner. I don't need a 3rd Soul Crushing Guilt. I don't have a Temple, so I'm not going to take the AoE, otherwise that's a really good card. Soul Siphon's just... It has specific uses, but they're not very many. Alright, I don't have anything really I need to do, so we're going to go more Purges, we're going to go more cost reductions. Here we see Carving... There's the Iron Drop Cage anyways. So maybe I shouldn't have cut those. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, and remove consume. So we're gonna check here. We can take the pyre wall, because the pyre wall lets me just bounce these shards off my face. Before spell upgrades, I think upgrading into Karuska is more important. And those are all not very good. Alright. Now, I could do another imp in a box, but I think we are instead going to make some free spells. So let's go ahead and make this free so I can cast it when I draw it. I don't really need the remove consume on either of them though. Double stack. That's not horrible double stack. That's not a horrible double stack. I was really holding for holdover or something. Let's put the -1 into an Eternal Kinstone. And we're going to put this +10 into the Piercing one. We are going to get rid of 2 more torches. I feel I have enough spells. You can count, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 spells. I think that's going to be quite enough to get through diligence rounds. I am saving the money. The artifacts weren't really worth it, in my opinion. Alright, but we do drop all of these. We are going to get rid of the ping, though. We can just start our days. Very cool. There's our consume, imp in a box. Nice. Impish Scholar gets me back a spell. We can play more imps and ping them out. I could have done actually more things if I played smart. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. We drop the imp. We can consume ping out the imp. We can eat 1 self-mutilation, 1 vengeful shard, because that's why I bought the pyre armor for. Nice thing about jack strips, anything that spawns on the bottom, this guy 15-3 is just going to perish. Alright. Fledgling imp. We ping it out. We can get rid of 1 thing. We proclamation. We get rid of a second one. And we daze 2 more times. So we have 5 stealth rounds left to daze through. There we go. Consume an armor spell. Let's get some echoes on other floors. We can might as well ping and start doubling in the back. Alright, this turn I don't need to ping my floor. I think consuming you is fine. We're going to take out both of the junk, just put rage on my prince. Right, you die to the death trigger of the enemy. And you can go up here. We will consume the Eternal Kinstone, that's a-okay. We sacrifice, play the Fledgling Imp a second time, and torch it out. Bounce off both the shards, just blast a dude. Alrighty, we want to stack as much days as possible. So we do that. We consume you. You're going to die in 1 hit. Get that stack. And if we look here, we are going to get another Soul Crushing Guild round. So we're just going to send you up so I don't get the junk as well. Soul Crushing Guild is definitely better. Let's go ahead and play the Imp. Consume this Imp in a box. Welder Helper will take a couple of rounds, that's fine. But we guilt. Actually, we can ping here. Ping here. We save this double for next round. I like it. Imp. Play, sacrifice the imp. Imp. Proclamation, double the guy in the back. Easy kill. There we go. Blank pages we take because it's funny. And doing funny things is more fun. Right? Unless it's a strategy like Reform or Hollowed Halls that actually just gets absolutely destroyed by blank pages, I like to take it. Okay. Well, let's see what Imp in a Box gives us. A Scholar. Imp in a Box gives us a couple more guys. Alright, we drop you. We drop the Steel Worker. We drop Welder Helper. I want you to live, so I'm playing the Welder Helper. Then I can drop Fledgling Imp. We just kind of work on the next floors by taking out all the damage shields. And then we get, ooh, Big Penumbra. Let's just play you bottom, right? That's pretty fun. Alright, we drop the Imp. Now Imp plus blank pages, by the way, I just realized. It's going to let me trigger Hell's Banner each turn. That's nice. Alright, we Daze. We Rage you. We don't want you to stay here. More Daze. We're going to keep doubling the frontliner. And you want to die mid-floor. I don't want to feed the X floor. Alright. More Rage. We're getting the backliner, so I don't need to ping my own dude. Let's go ahead, Echo Transfer. And Soul Crushing Guilt. Might as well just blast that, because I'm going to go back to 2 charged Echoes then. Let's get rid of Spikes. And I want that guy to go through. So let's just ping the boss for 33. I think that's the best use of that ping. Trampled Penumbra can go down there for trampledy things. You can go here, eat some spikes. Sure, let's cast this on the bottom. Trampled Penumbra does trampledy things, as I said. Get our double stack here and ping into the boss. Double stack that Reaper Rage and Armor. You survived 1 round. You're amazing. Queen, defend me. Imp, go behind to eat through the floor. Alrighty. Well, Rage here, Daze here. We blast. We do a giant ping. We hit the boss for 1600 just by clearing these waves. I mean, Prince themselves are already doing 2000 damage total. Primordium. Well, I think this is the end of our Imp. At least on this floor. I might as well feed my dude 40 more attack, right? That's more. Well, is that better than Rage? This is 10 Rage, which is 20 damage. That's. I guess this. Yeah. This is better because it's 40 attack to him instead of 20 damage. Alright, Harvest Rector. Go harvest some stuff. We infuse, we daze, we pump your attack, we ping, and well, we kill everything. 33 days, just a little bit of days. Thanks, Hef. That was nice and useful. Boom, run summary. Alright, that was a little bit slower. I mean, I took my time to talk a little bit. I can keep working on that as I try to explain runs. But yeah, that was Hornbreaker Prince. I have to remember my thoughts don't, always come out as words. They get stuck in my head. So I'm going to try to say things a little bit more on these normal runs. Hornbreaker Prince, right? Really good. Multi-strike means it solves your unit problem. You just have to solve your scaling, damage, and armor, which when you're Hellhorned, you have those. You have Rage Imp, you have armor, you have, in this case, Wormkin, which also has damage and health scaling, right? So I had Fledgling Imp, this Horned Warrior, which is just going to be a throwaway. I mean, a multi-striker big guy can do some damage. Ended up being my main carry unit instead of a sweeper. And then this Hornbreaker Prince was my main carry, which is pretty nice. Self-infused Endless Fledgling Imp that is also infused for charged echoes was nice. Good damage scaling, can provide chump blocks, a little bit of damage protection. But I mean, the true power, of course, is we're the two best clans for days. We got Soul Crushing Guilt, 2 6 days cards. Double stack -1 is just absolutely amazing in Soul Crushing Guilt. 6 days means you should have a deck where dropping it even 6 turns later is going to survive off a double stack -1 Soul Crushing Guilt. It's just that strong. And honestly, you should be drawing it more frequently than every 6 turns. That would be a huge deck, and you would not have any draw relics, right? Yeah. So you should be able to draw this quite easily before days runs out once you get the Soul Crushing Guild going against bosses. So that's their survivability, Last Divinity, redundancy in more days from Tiresome Climb, Symphony of the Soul just for more scaling because that's fun. And that's what we did. We just scaled. We protected ourselves. Obviously, Hell's Banner is nice and strong in a clan that wants Endless. Gurg's Goad, just an amazing artifact. Jackstrips, it's pretty decent. It helps take care of the invasion trials. It helps take care of any Wiltwings spawned on the bottom floor against Seraphs, because they take 2 floors to go up, and that means they take 4 damage before they make it to you. So it's actually pretty decent. It gets rid of damage shield against that one wave in Last Divinity if it spawns, the first wave. And then, of course, at the end, we have Pyre Wall, useful, lets you bounce shards and, blights off of your face without worrying about them. Carving Kruska, just superly strong artifact, and then the funneling pages. Anyways, that was the run. Pump up multi-strikers, give them defense, give enemies days, and you win. Alright, with that said, thank you for watching, and have fun.